go to Common, go to Apex Legends, go to CFG, and we're gonna delete this, delete this, oh, 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 and delete this. I really hope this like genuinely doesn't fuck with anything. Like now I can't use like any of my controls in this team because that'd be like super like weird because like some BS like that would for sure happen to me. I'd be so butthurt. Go to properties. Let's go ahead and delete you. I always hit Control S, it's not like it does anything. I'm gonna open it back up just to make sure. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck this game. You literally have made my life so miserable. See, instant Superglide. Instant Superglide. See, I'm telling you, CFG files literally taught me how to Superglide. They showed me that whole 150 millisecond window, I'm telling you. So that intro clip you saw was actually from the night before, but yeah, I you know, without CFGs, a lot of people are pretty screwed over. I feel bad for Ecstasy and Misery. I hope that they can, figure things out and, either switch to MK or, figure out something, some kind of alternative on controller. Because, kind of sucks for them because they're kind of SOL right now. But anyways, not having CFGs, I had to realize, well, having Superglides be a big part of my movement, and it's clearly evident on my channel and all my videos if you go through, which I will be posting a couple of videos, or at least a video in the next day or two, which are from the CFG era. But, I mean, I have full, understanding of the timing now. I think because of CFGs, it showed me that whole 150 millisecond window, and my old keyboard, it scanned the alphabetical keys before my function keys, and so I switched to an old keyboard, which I'm assuming just scans left to right or just whatever. I learned a lot of this through Mokey Sniper's Superglide video from about 3 to 4 months ago, which I will have in the description. I think it's something that genuinely helped me and helped me understand how to Superglide obviously a lot better, and it showed me a lot of tests to know if I'm getting the correct inputs. But the whole point of this is just to, if you don't want to do the the zipline technique to see if you're inputting a jump before a crouch in time, like in the Mokey Sniper video, and always having to hit your interact button every time you fall off the zipline, a great way to test if you're doing it correctly is if you can just run around. If you have Octane's heirloom, this is a great way to see. But his armor will just do this. It kind of just like snaps down. It's a good way to tell. And if you want to use a legend who, you don't have an heirloom on, or you want to know if you're doing it correctly, the whole screen will kind of like, kind of like glitches like that, I guess. I guess that's a good way to put it. But this is a good way to know if you're inputting space and crouch, at the right time. At least a space or a jump before crouch at least. But yeah, this is like another little way to see if you're doing it correctly. And I mean, Superglides are like so unbelievably easy. I mean, like once you realize like what's wrong with your hardware or like why you're missing it, like the Superglide Trainer, like no joke, like it teaches you how to Superglide. So I'll have links to pretty much everything that I was using for practicing Superglides, and it's good to see that CFGs are gone and I can finally take off that clown costume I was wearing, saying I was some movement god using a CFG, and I can actually back it up and say I can actually Superglide and do all this movement. So I'm not super consistent with it yet. Obviously it's gonna take time, but yeah, it's just, you'll see when you're doing it right. It looks really weird. But yeah, you know, you can use Horizon, you can use whoever. Yeah, it looks super. Yeah, it just looks like this, I guess. And one way you'll know if it's not working is you'll kind of get like a normal looking jump animation or fatigue jump animation, I guess. But yeah, I mean, thought I'd make like a small little video about you know, just like one little trick if you don't want to do the Pathfinder zipline technique. Holding interact is a little annoying. Plus, it's a little less things you really need to focus on, and plus you can just focus on holding W like how you should, and inputting your jump and crouch. So, you know, just a little tip. Hopefully, I don't know what it's like on roller, but I would assume that it's obviously the same, you know, visual difference clearly, in terms of like making that glitch look, you know. So yeah, I thought this was just like a little video, and also kind of coming clean about the CFGs. I mean, I had it in my YouTube bio for a while, and you know, it's gone now, and so I'm actually legit. I'm an actual, not movement god yet. Yeah, so this is a different style of video than what I normally do, but this is just something that, you know, I wanted to make, and I know I'm not some, you know, absolute genius when it comes to this stuff, but you know, thought it was a cool little, you know, little tip, little trick to maybe, you know, practice if you don't have access to it, to the Superglide Trainer. So yeah, you know, I appreciate you watching different kind of content. I'd like to maybe make more tutorial videos on stuff. One of my favorite movement techs is probably, if you've seen throughout the video, is fatigue wall bounces. Some of my favorite things to do. So I'd be super down to make like a fatigue video, but it's, you know, just let me know. But yeah, thank you for watching.